Wow, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is early morning crafts and coffee with Lori. Good morning. Well, yay, we are here. I made it. I made it. This was supposed to be live this morning, but I tell you, it didn't turn out right this morning. Let me just switch over here and give you a proper good morning. Good morning to you this morning. Well, I can tell you I got a lot of those lights in my eyes. Well, good morning. Hey, it's early morning crafts and coffee with Lori. My name is Lori Brown. I'm an independent Stand Up demonstrator. Mhm. And I am coming today with Scenic Pumpkin Patch again, continuation of our autumn beginnings. We got a lot of fun stuff that's going to be going on with autumn. And if it's your first time listening on to me, I, again, am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I just started about a year ago, and I'm still a novice at this crafting thing. Never thought I would be crafting. And yesterday we had started with one of our items with the pumpkin patch, and we're going to continue on with that. But I just want to say good morning to you. Thank you for being on. I just kind of come on because I like to create cards with the purpose. I like creating them first thing in the morning and sharing them. And I like to invite you to come along with me on the journey. Now, again, I'm a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator, and I just so happen to get started uh, uh, um, seeing someone that a friend of mine that was doing it. I haven't seen her for years, and I seen her doing it. Wow, that's so relaxing. And during that time, a year ago, when I was sick and I was feeling so bad, and every day there was a fog, there was sickness, there was just, and every month it kept getting worse and worse and worse. Well, I had mentioned this in the video yesterday. I had discovered that I had collapsing globulopathy with these kidney disease, 1 in a million kidney disease. And so what ended up happening is I found a lot of my comfort, a lot of my peace and joy in the midst of all that chaos, life changing. Um, Definitely a life changer. Things completely changed. And I found it in what I was already doing. So I think it was a blessing that the Lord laid this in my lap just before I got my diagnosis like 8 months later. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I just want to welcome you. And if you know of anybody who is dealing with chronic kidney disease on dialysis, which I am on now, I'm on peritoneal dialysis or any kind of disability of that kind, share my video. I would like them to join me in finding peace. Some people journal. Some people find their comfort in other ways. I just kind of find helping me through is working with the cards and coming on and just having a good time in the morning. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to jump into our project today. It's part 2 or the second card with the Scenic Pumpkin Patch. We did that yesterday. First, what are you drinking this morning? I got my hot cup of coffee. I don't, of course, don't drink nearly as much coffee as I used to. I get maybe 3, 4, 5 sips at the most of that, but I still like it piping hot. Mm-hmm. I did try a neighbor of mine introduced me to mushroom coffee. Now, that was different. It was really good, but the first time I did it, I used too much of the thing, and it was too much. But the second time I used it, it was very nice, and I still have some in here. So from time to time, I do the mushroom coffee. If you ever try mushroom coffee, let me know what you think about that. I mean, so many diet changes, so many different things happen when you're on dialysis. It just changes everything. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just want to jump right into getting the card done because I will be off to the 9 to 5. So I need to hurry up so I can get your own time. All right. So what we got here is First, I always kind of jump into our announcements. September host code. This is our September host code, and this is the host code I use so that if you see any supplies, any stamps, or anything that you would like to participate in, use this host code. I will know that you ordered it, and I will send you something special in the mail just to thank you for ordering from me and allowing me to uh, earn your business. That's what Julie says all the time. It's beautiful. Oh, this is World Card Making Day. We're stamping up World Card Making Day. I am excited about this. I did it last year, and it was a great experience. It was virtual. They send you they give you a list of supplies for you to order, okay? Or you can use items that you already have. And then globally, people from all over the world come on at the same time for this card making day. And everybody's on the screen. They have some people on the screen, and you're just going through, and you get 2 or 3 people coming together, and you make these cards together, and they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful cards. So I'm excited about that. That is going to be October 5th. If you go to my website, lorriescraftingjourney.com, I'm going to put this up too. Or if you get my email, get on my newsletter, because on my newsletter, I always have, there we go. On my newsletter, I have all this information in there. So you sign up for the newsletter, you get all the information and all the links. So that's coming up October 5th. That's a Saturday. Scrapbooking brochure. Stampin' Up! Just started new scrapbooking. I have already picked out my very first scrapbooking project. I never scrapbooked before. And of course, it has to do with fall. My favorite season, fall, of course. And so that is coming up. You can click on there, and you can, if you are a scrapbooker, you can see how Stampin' Up! Has just kind of come a long ways with introducing this scrapbooking to the crafting. So I think I want to start a scrapbooking club or class where we come together and put our memories in the book. I love that idea. I love it. So scrapbooking. Then today's the last day to get your order this paper pumpkin. They're going to be sending them out. New paper pumpkin. I'll be showing that one on tomorrow. This is autumn abundance, and autumn, fall. I'm going to have this paper pumpkin. We're going to be working with this one when this comes in. Okay. Then and it's autumn abundance. Oh, that's going to be. Look at those pretty colors. It's going to be a fun paper pumpkin to work with. And then our Friday night crafting hangout. This week we'll be doing our Forever Friends kit, which is closed. But let me tell you, we have so much fun on the Friday night hangouts. We have music, we have bingo, we have I play these movie scores, and you got to guess the movie. And it's just a fun time for Friday evenings to come together at 7:30. And if you're interested, just go to lorriescraftingjourney.com, and right on there you can see Friday night hangout right there. And you can join. Now the next one coming up, because you want to get your kit in time so you can participate, is September 20th. So you go in and sign on that. Then I send out the link and everything for us to get going and have a great Friday night. So if you're thinking about that, come on and join me. We're going to have a good time. Okay. And then we are working with our Crafting Journey group on Facebook. That's a fun group where we can come together on Facebook and just share day-to-day kind of things that's going on, and show our get together and actually show our cards and our crafting that we'll be doing. And I post a lot of what I do there as well. All right, now, so let's just jump right into what we're working on today. This is our Scenic crafting group. And remember, sign up for the newsletter at lorriescraftingjourney.com. You get everything. I send it out once a week, and you get all the updates, all the deadlines, everything you need, and everything we're doing. Yay! I'm excited about that. Okay, so all right, so this is the pumpkin patch. This is the one we created yesterday. And this was a lot of fun. It was quick, it's short, it's just a note that says, hey there, and a cute little leaf right there, a little vine leaf, just a note. And my suggestion is when you go into the center, you have texts that work with you a lot of times, or even if you're going to wherever you're going to, and you work with somebody on a regular basis, give them a card. Hey there, just want to say thank you. You know, beautiful. There are plenty of people. We do cards with a purpose. Cards with a purpose mean we're creating them with the purpose of sharing them and giving them to someone. Okay, today we're going to finish up this one. This is thank you so much, and we just got some trees and different size pumpkins that we're going to be working on. So this one here, we're going to have to stamp individually because I lost this stamp there. And then we got ribbons. So let's get started with that one. This is the Scenic Pumpkin Patch. I really love this one. It's really nice. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when you're driving and you're driving down a highway and you go past a pumpkin patch and how beautiful it is. And the only thing matching from here would be like the leaves when you're driving past and you're looking over and you see all the pumpkins on there and the fence, you know, the fence that goes around it. Oh, yeah, I love this time of year. Okay, so let's get started with that. Okay, I have, put that right there. I have cut out quite a bit here. We got things are rocking and rolling pretty much already so that we can just keep it moving. All right. All right, so this right here is our, let me tell you, this is our Cajun Craze, okay? And then we got our basic white, we got our crumb cake, and this one is our peachy pie, I believe. I believe that's our peachy pie. Let me see. Peachy pie. Yep, I believe that's our peachy pie. Yep, peachy pie. So we got peachy pie, Cajun Craze, vanilla. I said basic white, but this is our vanilla cardstock, and then we got crumb cake, crumb cake. Okay, let me. So what we're going to do is we got all our fun colors that we're going to be working with today too. Our basic black for our fence. For our tree, we're going to be using crumb cake. Of course, we're going to be using crushed curry right here for our treetops. And then we're going to do pumpkin pie for our pumpkin. We're going to do garden green for our tops, pumpkin tops. We're going to do olive oil for our old olive for our pumpkin tops. And we need one more. Where is our Cajun Craze at? Okay, for our pumpkin. So I did make it to the cider mill. I think I mentioned that yesterday. I did make it to the cider mill over the weekend. Got a muffin loaf. It was delicious. And I was particularly excited. I said particularly. I was very excited about the being able to go because I had a problem with my knees. My knee is not cooperating. So because of that, right? Hold on just a second. I'm looking for my, here it is. And because of that, I've been having problems getting around. Unbelievable. What in the world? One thing goes on and other things, and I'm just like, what's happening here? Okay, this is our basic card. This is 8.5 and by 5.5. cut down, and we're going to score this at 4 1/4. Okay, we're just going to take this, and we're going to score this right at 4 1/4. Okay, right there. Check 4 1/4. Okay. And I do just want to invite you to come along if you're interested. You can join me if you're interested in crafting. I had no idea. I never even knew that I would be spending my spending my time just loving on. We're going to put this one right on top. Making these beautiful cards. And what I'm doing is I'm just layering. They call it layering. Just putting it right on top here. And I'm just layering this right now. I'll put this right here. Okay. I remember when I first started, Julie, she's my friend. And she was getting me started doing my first cards. It was so much fun. We had such good quality time together. And she said, how much glue are you going to put on there? You going to put on the whole bottle? You know? But I tell you, this glue, you really don't need that much. But sometimes I got to remind myself not to put too much on there, you know. All right, so we're going to grab this here. Okay, I'll put this over to the side. All right, we're just going to put that over there. And what we're going to start building out, stamping out the background on our first set here. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to grab the trees. We're going to start with the trees first, okay? And I'll just put it on here. These are called blocks, stamping blocks, okay? And we're going to grab our Cajun craze, crumb cake. All right, grab our crumb cake, and okay, we just want to set that right here, okay? All right, and I think I'm gonna do just one. I'm gonna stamp one about here. I'm gonna do this one up a little higher, and that one's a little dark. I don't think I want mine that dark, so I'm gonna stamp off. You see how this is a little bit lighter? I don't think I want it to be a little more faint. So what I'm gonna do is down here, I'm gonna stamp off. Stamp off is I'm gonna stamp it on another piece of paper. Then I'm gonna come back and then I'm gonna stamp it again to see if I can get a lighter tree. Yeah, that's a little better. And I'm just going to stamp off and do another set about right just underneath there like that. There we go. Okay. All right. So there we have our tree there. And then I'm going to take this little bitty dot here. Let's see, where's it at? My little bitty branches. Here we go. And I am going to use our crushed curry for our treetops. Okay, I'm going to just stamp this. Maybe about like that. Just stamp it off. And we're just going to kind of like, just right on top of here like that. And there. And we're going to do another one. Sample. There. Just enough to cover the branches. Okay. Do one here. Oh. Do one here. And we're going to do, you see I got a little boo-boo there. I'm going to have to fix that. Let me wipe this down a little bit. And one of the things I do love about crafting is you can fix it. You know, well, there are some times where there's just nothing you can do. You just in trouble, okay? On here. Off. Here. Off. One there. Off. And one right here. Okay, so there go our treetops. Don't worry, I'll find something to put on top of that so that covers that up, okay? All right, so we got our trees. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to start working on our pumpkins. Now, I got a set of, let's see where our pumpkins are. Here they go. Set of pumpkins here. Okay. And we're going to do 2 sets. And I'm going to use pumpkin pie, but I'm going to use pumpkin pie, and I am going to just kind of stamp off to make it lighter than this pumpkin pie, okay? All right, then the bigger pumpkins, because we got 3 different types of pumpkins. Okay, so we're going to put this one, let's put this one right about here. Okay. And then we're going to put these right about here. And these right about, let's do this one right about, I want it kind of tight. Let's do it right about here. There we go. All right, now we're going to do another set of pumpkins. And put that over here. And we're going to do this pumpkin here. Now this pumpkin here, I'm going to do one at a time. Okay, so we're going to stamp off on this one. And we're going to do one here. One here. And do one here, darker one. We're going to do one there. One there. A little bit darker here. One there. And we're going to do one here. One there. And here. And let's do this one there. One there. One here. Okay. So now we got the smaller pumpkins coming up here. We got a little bit of the bigger ones here mixed with the little lighter ones. Okay. All right. And you can see I came off of here on the side a little bit, but don't worry, we'll fix that. Some way, somehow. I'm thinking about how I'm going to fix it right now. Okay, now we're going to put the tops on after I get all the pumpkins on there. I'm going to slide this one on here like this. It's just a fun way of... Okay, now we're going to do this one in Cajun Craze. Okay. Got our Cajun Craze. And see how this looks. Okay. This is another one that we will have to stamp off on because it is a dark one. Okay. So we're going to put this one about here. Okay. And then we stamp this off. We're going to put one right about here. This one here. This one about here. And let's do another one maybe about here. All right. Okay. Now, let's close this one up. Okay. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start putting the tops on the pumpkins. Okay. We got the, let's see, this one, 1, 2, 3, that I'm going to be doing in, this one I'm going to be doing in Old Olive. That's a little bit of a brighter top, a brighter green. Okay, let me wipe this off, make sure. All right. Okay, so we're going to just put this top on here like, let me bring this down a little bit so I can see. I'm going to take this off. It's too much give on that for me. I need to be able to. Okay, let's try about there. Okay, that looks pretty good. We're going to do this one about there. That one's way down a little too much there for me. All right, let's do this one here. Okay. All right, and that's coming along perfectly. Well, not quite perfectly, but it's come along good enough for me to get it done, get the job done, if you know what I mean. Okay. And then I got the one here. I'm just going to do one here, 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 and here. All right. Yesterday, my granddaughter comes in the house and she goes, "Grandma, we got a surprise for you. You gotta get up. You gotta come outside." I was like, oh. Look at that. I got a little greenness on there. I gotta figure out how to fix that. This is a hot mess today, you guys. It's a hot mess, but we're gonna make it work. Every now and then you get those projects. It's just a hot mess. And this, I'm telling you, is one of them, okay? So anyway, all right. She said, you gotta come outside. You gotta come outside. And I'm like, okay, I'm getting up. I am coming outside right now. And do you know, when I got out there, they brought my moms. I got 3 beautiful, huge, colorful moms. I'm going to take a picture of them, and I'm going to post them in the group. And oh my goodness, you guys, they're absolutely beautiful. And it was worth every minute of getting up to get that. Every minute. It was just absolutely worth every second of me getting up to get that, to take a look at the surprise. I was so happy. And of course, I was kissing all over them because they know how much I love mums in the fall. The kids know you. You know, the kids know you. Okay, now we're going to do a bit of a darker top for this one. We'll go through and do this one. That one. That one. Okay, I got to keep wiping just to make sure I don't get no more green all over the place. Okay. And we're going to do this one. But anyway, yes, I am going to post how beautiful the mums are. Nice and full and pretty, just beautiful. Okay, we're almost done with our little pumpkin patch here. All right, I think we got all our pumpkins. Nice. Okay, now we're going to do the bigger pumpkins, and these we're going to do. That stamp is so small that okay, all right, so that is a problem. And you know what the problem is? I dropped my little, you know what, you just gotta laugh at yourself. That's all I can do, just laugh at myself when I mess up like that. Let's see if we can make this one work on here. Okay, we're gonna make this one work. That's all right. All right, for this one though, for these, we're going to use a darker one. We're going to go on and use the espresso, early espresso. This is more of a browner color for our stamps. Let's see if this will fit. I think it will on the bigger pumpkins. Oh yeah, that fits perfectly. I gotta find that little one, because I know I'm gonna be using those again. Last year for the pumpkins, what I did was to keep the squirrels from eating them. I went on YouTube and I seen how they treat the pumpkins with like this glossiness on top of it, you know. And okay, so far so good. I see the little rough spots on the side, so we're gonna have to fix that. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the fence on, and get this one, and we're going to do the fence in. I'm going to use this one. I think this one. The fence is long. I need a longer stand. Where is my long one? Okay, that's all right. We'll use this one. I'll just have to use this one. So There we go. We just kitty corner it like that. We're going to put the fence on to go across the bottom here. Okay. I'm going to make sure it's on here good. Make sure it's inked up nice and nicely. Okay. And we're just going to put the fence right on here, just about here. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's our fence. And then we're just going to continue it on to the other side, right here. Line it up right about there. Perfect. That works for me. Okay. So now we got our fence on there. Okay, wipe this off, put this back. Let me grab another sip of coffee here. Okay, we are getting there. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take and we are going to tie the bow right around here on the side like this. There are some really very seasoned card makers out there. I am in awe when I watch some of the videos on some of the card making that the people do. I just like it because I like the way it makes me feel when I'm putting it together, you know. And it's just a good feeling. Okay, pulling this together. And then to give it to someone, and when they see that you made it, wow, it is just such a nice thing. Okay, and we're going to leave this, and I'm going to pull this over to the side just a little bit more like this. Yeah, I'll slide it over a little bit. Yes, I like it on the end a little more. Slide that over. Okay, I like it right there, just like that. And then what we're going to do is, here is our, we're going to put this on dimensionals. I'm trying to see what I want to do with this side here. I could put little dinghies on top of that one, you know. Let me think about that. All right, and then for right here, I'm going to put this on dimensionals. Let me grab a pack here. Okay. All right, guys. Look at this. Here's a nice pack here. All right, and we're just going to put this on the back here. Here. And here. And here. All right, so we got this going pretty good here. We're going to pull this off here. And we're going to pull this off here. And then we're going to layer it. We're going to sit it right on top. Take all this off. Sit it right on top. Just like that. Center it. And put it right in the center there. Just like that. Nice. So it's coming out nicely. Okay. All right. Okay, and then we're going to take and we're going to stamp. We're going to use the espresso for our thank you, early espresso stamp. And let me grab our thank you much. Thank you so much. Okay. Now this is a nice one to give as well when you're going to the center, when you're going out. Thank you so much. People that work with you all the time. It may be a receptionist at your clinic. It may be somebody to go do your nails. I don't get my nails done, but I know a lot of people that do keep their nails so beautiful, you know. Thank you so much. So we're going to put that right here. Do it up a little higher so you can see. I'm going to stamp it right there. Thank you so much. Boom. Nice. All right. Thank you so much. That came out nicely. And then you see on this one, I got it kind of cut off on the end a little bit. And I think I'm going to do that again. We're going to have thank you so much. We're going to do it right. I'm going to slide this down a little bit. Yeah. And we're going to put it right about here. I want it to line up with the bottom so I can see a little more of the fence and the pumpkins behind the fence there. Okay. So I'm going to cut it off about there. Okay. Hold on just a second. We're going to cut this off here. I'm going to cut it. Let me turn it upside down. I think I'm going to cut it just about there. Let's see how that looks. Thank you so much. Perfect. I think that's good enough. But anyway, I see so many people that do such amazing job. I'm in awe. We always close our ink back because ink will get all over the place. As you can see, I already got some. That's not because I didn't close it, but because it was on. It was a little more on the stamp that I needed. I kind of call it spillover. You know, it's just spills all over the place. But oh, when you got it working out good, ain't nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, when you got it working out good, I'm putting dimensionals on the back now. These babies are really good. They stick too. You don't have to worry about it coming off. It's going to be on there. Sometimes you can pull them up just before. Okay, now I'm going to slide this down just a little bit. And I'm going to line it up right here on the end. Right there. Right there on the end. Okay, now this one's a little bit loose. Okay, so I think I'm going to put, I am going to put a glue dot on there. And glue dots are these right here. They're just these cute little, I don't know if you can see them. I'm going to try and put it up so you can see it. It's a little dot right there that you can put right underneath little items to keep them in place without glue and without seeing it all over the place. Okay, this is my pick tool I use. And I'm just going to take this up off of here like this. Okay, and I'm going to put it right underneath the bow to keep it in place. Just like that. So the bow don't go anywhere. Okay, here's our bow. And I thank you so much. Look how pretty it's coming out. Okay, now here is where the fun comes in. Now, I got a couple of mistakes on here, so how am I going to fix these mistakes? That's where a lot of these beautiful little, a lot of the beautiful little embellishments come in at. I got different sizes. This one I have a bigger size. The name of these are called, these are pecan pie and clear. And I'm just going to see if this is big enough to cover my little boo-boo here. I'm going to sit it right on top of there like that. Okay, see? It's not bad. That looks pretty good. And then there's another little dot there. Now, I have one, that big old green one right there. I'm just going to place this one right about there. I don't know if you can see them, but these little, they have little swirls on the inside of them, look like. Or it might just be the reflection of my camera. Okay, cute. So I'm thinking, what am I going to do about this here? Okay, I can put another, I'm going to put another one of these here, just right next to it. Okay, that don't look bad. And then for this one, I do need a real pretty one on the thank you here. Gotta have one there. You see how pretty the card is coming out, even with your imperfections, some of the imperfections and the boo-boos. Let's see. Now I got this. So what I am thinking is, let me see if I can find my blender here. This is Cajun Praise. Let's see what this one is. This is and this is So what I'm trying to do is figure out how I can make this side look pretty. What can we do to make this look pretty? And I think I might have an idea. And you let me know what you think. I am going to This is Praise. And this is, I know you're probably thinking, what in the world is she going to come up with? I got an idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but I think I might try and just see what happens. It may ruin the card, but it may not. If I can find my pumpkin pie. Let's see. What's this one? All right, they say less is more, you know. I think maybe I might leave it because I was thinking about just maybe doing a dab here all the way around the edges to cover this. But you know what? I think I'm going to leave it just like that because it could just be a little piece of pumpkin from the other side. How's that? Okay, so there we have it. We're going to stop it right there. They say less is more, and we're going to leave it right there just like that. It's a beautiful card. I love it. Oh. On both of them, I did not do, you got to be able to sign the card, right? So let me get some berry vanilla. Let's see, I got berry vanilla in here. All right. Just a second, I'm going to cut down some berry vanilla. We're going to put the inside on, and we will be done for today. I thank you so much for being on with me today as I go through, hold on, looking for my berry vanilla. As I go through the day, and of course I'll be rushing out of here. going in to start the rest of the day. Okay, hold on, just push this out here. I don't want to leave the card not completed. All right, we're almost there, guys. Almost there. Okay. Let's show this one. Okay. Okay, here we go. And I'm just going to cut this down. 11, 5.5. Uh-oh. And then we're going to cut this corner. Okay, and then we're going to just cut this down just a slight. Instead of 5.5, we're going to do it like 1, 2, and then we're going to do, instead of 4 1/4, we're going to do 1, 2, right here. Okay. One. Put that on the center. 2. And then 1/4. All right. I believe we got this all set up nice. Get rid of those. So this is going to be on the outside. I always say bring a little inside, outside on the inside. We're going to put that right here. So that they'll be able to sign something nice on there. Okay, put one here. And then we're going to do one here. All right, nice, huh? So now we're going to bring a little of the outside on the inside. And I think the best way to do that would be to move this over a little bit. Okay. I think I want to do the let's do the tree, you all. Let's do the tree. We're going to bring a tree on the inside. Okay. And we're going to just line it up right there. Cute. And we're going to bring this one here. And just line it up right here. There we go. I brought a little to the inside, outside on the inside. So we got our thank you so much. Okay. All right, and there we have it. We are done. See, pumpkin, yeah, pumpkin scenic pumpkin patch. Scenic pumpkin patch. We got this here and here. I think we did a fabulous job with this today, and I enjoyed this one. We got a lot of stamping in. We got a ribbon in. We got a lot of stamping. I really enjoyed double stamping. Lots and lots of stamping. This was a very, very nice piece we got going on here today. Scenic pumpkin patch. Okay. And then we did this one yesterday. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch over and we are going to close out today. All right. Thank you so much for being on with me again today and hanging with me this morning. I appreciate it. Scenic pumpkin patch. I love, love, love it. And we got our hey there. Hey there. We did this one yesterday and I really like that one. I want you to be able to see that one. Came out beautiful. And then right on the inside, we just had the cute little vine on that one. This one had the little farmhouse. Look at that. Cute little barn, and it also had a fence. And then today we did this one. Okay. Came out really nice with the trees. Thank you so much. Okay. Yep. Beautiful. Both of them. And then just on the inside, we just accented, brought a little of the outside on the inside right there with the little tree. And that's it. It take a few minutes. Now, think about this. As I go through this week, there are going to be people that I am able to share this with. I would love to share with you. If you're interested, leave a comment. I will send you this and you will be able to bless somebody with a beautiful handmade card. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to be about it for me today. Thank you so much. Pumpkin Patch. Tomorrow we are going to dive a little more into our autumn beginnings. All week is all about autumn beginnings. Autumn's not here yet. We got a couple days to go. Well, a couple weeks actually. But the trees are turning. Everything is looking beautiful. And I love this. And I hope you come along with me. Okay, until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye. Yes, indeed. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Like